guys, welcome to the Mazda CX3. Now we've started reviews doing abroad outside of India, and this is the first car we've driven. This has a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine. This is the GT variant. So this is the top of the line, all the bells and whistles you could ask for. It's a pretty compact car, but it packs quite a lot of punch. Let's see how the car is. The front end of the car has the typical Mazda family look. Any Mazda you see on the road, it's going to look the same, and it's not a bad thing because it's a particularly good looking car. I like the silver chrome in the middle and the big Mazda logo and the sporty touches and this cladding to give it that little crossover touch. Again, a very good looking car. The side profile of the car is where you notice the car's actual length. It's actually really small. It's almost as big as say maybe a Honda Jazz, maybe slightly bigger than a Honda Jazz. But again, it's got very nice proportions, compact, and it's got nice cuts and creases. Then you come to the rear, again a very simplistic rear. It's got nice LED taillights, you've got minimal badging to let you know this is the CX3, and this comes with the all-wheel drive. This has a SkyActiv 2-liter petrol, and then when you do get access to the tailgate, you realize one of the few flaws of this car, and that is the boot space. The boot space is really tiny. Now I'm in the back seat of the CX3, and again, not a strong point for this car because the ingress and egress is a little tight, the doors don't open, and the windows are pretty small as well. So because of dark interiors, it gets kind of claustrophobic in the back. Again, the seats themselves are nice, but I might not prefer to sit here in this car. Feel of this Mazda CX3. So this car comes with a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine that has about 148 horsepower. It's mated to a 6-speed torque converter gearbox, automatic gearbox. It comes with paddle shifters as well, which is really useful. And overall, this car is adequately powered. You never feel that this car has shortage of power anywhere. I've driven this car now for almost 2,000 kilometers in hilly terrains, normal highways, city driving, short bursts of acceleration as well, and never felt that there's lacking of power. This car also comes with all-wheel drive, so you can get it with front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. So this car has the all-wheel drive option, and overall it's really nice. The driving position is really nice. The seats are really nice. They are comfortable for long journeys. I've done long stretches of say 5 to 6 hour drives and I was not tired at all, which is really nice. When I kick down, the gearbox is very responsive according to how much throttle I put in, which is really nice. I never have to put it into manual or sport mode, and it's really nice. It's really easy, comfortable. Steering feedback is really good. I was on some B roads, some twisty sections of roads, and it was a really good fun to drive. When the speeds build up, the steering weighs up, so it's really nice. Front end is very pointy, so you can have a lot of fun. The ride is really good. Some stretches of roads were not the best, I can say. It had a lot of undulations, but this car soaked up really well. It does have 18-inch tires, so it's not the smallest, and the profile isn't the largest, the thickest. So you would expect bumps to be filtered into the cabin, but you don't. So that way Mazda has pulled it off really well. Overall, again, it's a great car, and for about $35,000 with this top-end GT variant, it's got all the equipment you want. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, ventilated seats, ventilated steering, memory seats. It's got radar-guided cruise control. It's got lane departure warning. It's got blind spot monitor. You name it, it's got everything. And overall, I think that's pretty cool. It's got all the bells and whistles. Again, it's a small package, small car, but it packs a punch, and I really like that. Appreciate the fact from Mazda that they've loaded it to the gills with this car. Again, overall, I've had a great fun driving this car for quite some days now, and it was a unique experience because learning how to drive left-hand drive here and everything, and the size of this car made it so easy because it's pretty compact. It's got a compact footprint from outside, but all the tech and the size and everything, I think it made it really easy for me to adapt driving to the left-hand drive side. And as well, this car is also a looker. I think it looks amazing from the front and the back. Again, it's a complete package, and I really appreciate Mazda how they make the cars, and that applies to all the cars they make. The 3, the 6, the CX5, the CX7, all the cars in the range, I think are excellent, underrated cars.
In conclusion then, the Mazda CX3. I think it's a great crossover. It's got lots of things going for itself. It's got great handling, it's got great looks, it's got great kit, especially in this top of the line GT variant, which I particularly like a lot. I mean, the GT variant has the nice alloys, the nice kit, everything. So I think that complements well, and I think the GT one is the variant to go for in this car. I think it looks good. Space is not its strongest point. The rear seat space is a little compromised, and this boot space is even more compromised than the rear seat space. So if you don't need space as your priority, this car is a great package. But if you need space, then look elsewhere. Again, overall for $35,000, I think it's a great buy, and I truly enjoyed driving this car for the few days I had and the few thousand kilometers that I drove this car for in that short span. It's a great car and one I truly enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.